What is up, everyone? It's Sam from 64 Wheels, back with more diecast, and today I have 8 fresh Matchbox Power Grab boxes in front of me. A few of them, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 are new castings, and the rest are returning, but there's some really solid cars in this lineup, so I'm pumped to open these up. So these are, if you don't know, I mean, I've opened these before, but these are Matchbox Power Grab boxes, or at least that's what they ring up as. When you scan them, they are very reminiscent of the original Matchbox boxes that they came in back in the 60s. Really cool. They are nice because they stack well. Like, you couldn't stack 8 carded cars in the same space, but you can the boxes. They're very nice, but they are hard to carry in the store when you have a handful of them. So that's like the one downside I can think of. But other than that, it's not too bad. Well, there is one other one, and when we get to the MR2 here, I'll share that one. So the first one, let's bust open here, is a 2020 Corvette C8 in red. This is a really nice casting. I think Matchbox did a good job on this. This one is the second color of this casting. The first one was a darker blue color. Man, look at that. It just looks good. Like, they did the dimensions very well on this car. Just the casting, they have really nice tampos. Matchbox in general, I have found less errors on, and usually their tampos are much more crisp than Hot Wheels. And I don't know if that's just because they're maybe taking more time to make them, because I feel like they don't produce as many Matchbox as they do Hot Wheels, but this is a very solid looking casting. Very nice. So I actually have the Hot Wheels ID C8 here, so we can take a look at both of them. So I would say probably the Matchbox has the better headlight tampos. It just looks good. Both of them have a very similar Corvette logo in the front. As for the back, I will probably actually give it to Matchbox again. I like their taillight tampo a little better, and I like the Michigan tag on it because it's white and blue. It's easier to see, whereas the C8, the ID car, is yellow and red, and it's very hard to see that. To me, they picked a really rough color for that license plate. But overall, as you can see, they're very similar. In size, I actually think the Hot Wheels is a little bigger, but both very solid castings. I really like the ID car, and for $1, I think this is the best stock C8 you can get by far. This thing is so killer. Very well done, very nice. The dimensions on it are very nice. So, ooh, look at that, and it rolls good. Cool. Okay, the next one, this is a new casting, the Mclaren 720s Spider, in a beautiful, like, to me, this is like Liberty Walk blue, like that classic, like, baby powder blue they have. And I think they were coming in plastic bags, and now they come in paper. It's probably a little more environmentally friendly, but oh, this is interesting because the color, it's hard to see in real life or on the camera, but in real life, this is a much more blue color, and this is more, to me, it leans more teal than actual blue, and to me, the box looks like a baby blue. So it's a little bit of a surprise, but overall, the casting looks really nice. Very clean lines. The windshield might stick up a touch high, but it's not too bad. The headlight tampos are really nice. Again, Matchbox has really solid tampos all around. I like, ooh, look at the back. Very nice. It might be hard to see. Let me spin the polarizer, see if it's any easier to see. Yeah, it's kind of small, so, but little license plate. It's got the red and black of the taillights on the back. And this is interesting. This is part of the interior piece, and it's flat black, or like a satin color, so it adds a little bit different dimension, because this is like a gloss color, and then you have the paint job, and then the flat black sticks out right there. Really good looking car. Very nice. And I like that this one is kind of like wingless, like it doesn't have the wing popped up. Very nice casting. Really good looking overall. Like this parked next to the Corvette, like boom, this is Cars and Coffee right here. Look at that. Sweet. Love it. Okay, solid so far. Again, rolls excellent. The next one is a new casting for 2021, the 2021 Ford Bronco. So this is cool because Hot Wheels has released the same casting, but theirs was the 2-door version, and it's not a realistic version. It's like an off-roaded version. So this is the first dollar version we've got of the new Bronco in stock form. So I'm going to bump this up just a touch. Man, look at that color on that one. Very cool. Again, on the box, it is a very cherry red. Might be hard to see again because of the color, the variations on the camera and stuff. But like there you can see, like it almost matches the orange background of the box. Like, it's very red, like just like almost Corvette red to me is what I would compare it to. And then when I open the box, it's actually more of like a maroon. I would call this a strawberry color even. Yeah, a pleasant surprise. I'm not mad at it. It looks, I mean, it looks great in this color. Awesome Bronco. Like, this really looks the part of the new Bronco. Very cool. I like the wheels. They did that like gloss, like metallic gray, black. Cool Bronco detailing across the grille. They have the headlights, just pretty, I mean, detailed chassis for $1. It's not too bad, like when you look past it right there. Spare tire out back. It's got the classic bucking Bronco logo. It's got taillight tampos, the Ford logo. Really, again, solid car. Man, Matchbox for $1. They, I mean, for accuracy, they are killing it. And it's kind of always been that way. Even back in the 60s, 70s, some of Matchbox cars were spot on accuracy stuff. So they do scale a little bit differently. Like there's a Corvette compared to the Bronco, but I like it. This is a very solid casting, and I will definitely be picking up more of these because I think this one would be a cool one to customize, to throw some nice tires on there. A little bit bigger. Man, really good looking casting. Again, these are all $1. Very, very solid. So okay, let's do the MR2. So the MR2, this is an interesting one. And now I talked about earlier about how the boxes are nice because they don't take up much room. They're a little hard to carry. But one thing about the boxes is that on variations, you can't see what variant is in the package. So the MR2 has 4 variations. That has a headlight up, headlight down, left-hand drive, and right-hand drive, from what I've read online and what like me and a couple buddies were talking about too. So I don't know which variation this is, so it'll be a surprise. So I also like the old school Toyota font in the corner. I think that's a nice addition, but I'm excited to open this one up. Now, Matchbox had an MR2 like this a long time ago, but this is like, I think it would be considered a new casting or like a recast, but either way, it looks solid. So, okay, so this is a headlight down version. Very cool. So I wish they popped. It would be cool. I have the older, what are they? Tamikas, like the Lotus that you can press a little button and flip the headlights up. I think those are cool. And I think I had a Majorette 300ZX that did the same thing too. So this model is a left-hand drive with the headlights down. Oh, sorry, I was about to cough. Really nice. Like, I like those tampos. It's got the MR2 badging, really nice MR2 license plate. Just really solid. Everything is so sharp on Matchbox. They do such a good job with the paint. The tampos are almost always straight on. They're very crisp. There's usually not a lot of like boogering going on like the metal or the tampos. Just a really solid casting overall. I like this. Again, now, because sometimes Matchbox will put the exact scale on the bottom. Like, no, I don't think any of these actually have that, but they have still done that. Yeah, none of these have it, but they have done that recently. So when we look at the MR2, it has almost the same wheelbase as the 4-door Bronco, and that would definitely not be the case in real life. These are very tiny cars. I used to have a white one very similar to this that I owned with my brothers. We sold it a few years ago, but it was a very, very compact car. So the scaling is a little bit different, but to me it doesn't matter because they do such a good job on them. Again, this is one that could definitely benefit from a premium wheel swap or even being slammed. Like, this is a good one to customize if you're into JDM stuff. So very cool. Next one is the 2008 Holden VE Ute SSV. It's got the Ute 70 anniversary like graphics on the package. I really like. This casting is one of those that I think it gets hoarded every time. I don't know anybody who doesn't like a good Holden Ute. So I'm excited to bust this one open. Ah! So again, oh man, this is sweet. On the package, this is clearly like a gray color with a yellow bottom, but when you open it, it's white with an orange bottom. Very different. Even the wheels are different on this one. I really like this colorway though. Solid. Like, look at the front end. Man, that's nice. The graphics are really good on this. It's got a Matchbox front license plate, the Holden grille. Really good. Like, I like the white, the 5-spoke wheels where just the spokes are white. Hang on, let me bump that down a little bit. It's got really cool orange graphics that goes along the side and back, and there it has the Matchbox license plate as well, and then it has the 70U logo. Oh, I'm gonna try to make sure I can show it to you. There it is. I don't know if it'll show it any better when I zoom in, but it's pretty good. It's a little blurry, but it is a very intricate decal, like especially around the 70 part. So that one got a little blurry, but overall this is still, the tampos on this car are very well done, as are most Matchboxes. Really good looking car. It almost looks like a Mopar with the splitter guard on still, but man, it just looks like you can go drifting in this thing. So sweet. Yeah, definitely gonna have to pick up a few more of those. So I like it. Looks good. Yeet. Cool. Okay, and the next one is the last new for 2021 casting of this bunch, the 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA Shooting Brake. Now, I haven't seen this one. This is the first time like I've seen this casting in real life, and it's in a box, so I haven't got to see it up close yet. So this one I'm really excited about. Oh man, that looks solid. Very good looking car. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo on the hatch, really good looking taillights. Simple, yet they do the job. It has little red marker lights on it. A very cleanly detailed front. Like those headlights are really nice. They're fairly detailed and they look realistic. Again, Matchbox killing it with the tampos. The Mercedes-Benz grille, like look how spot on those tampos are. Really nice. Like the silver dots that you see are tampos. I mean, that is so good. Man, that is killer. That's probably one of the most intricate tampo jobs I've seen lately. Hang on, let me see if I can get this a little bit better for you, so you can see it. It's very hard to see because it is so tiny, but that says a lot about Matchbox. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. So each of those little dots there are individual tampos. Like, that is really good. It's a really solid casting, especially for $1. Like, it has that wagon hatchback body to it, the shooting brake. I really, really like this casting. Man, it is good. All these are so good. Matchbox killing it. Like, this will look good parked next to the 500e from Hot Wheels this year. Like, this would be a solid garage lineup right there. Very nice. Hell yeah, sweet. I like it. Very nice. If you have any of these, let me know in the comments if you found these in your area, and if you found any variations, like cool variations like the headlights up down. Let me know what you've been finding. But this is the one I'm gonna have to do a wheel swap on. I'm gonna have to get a couple more because this thing is awesome. I really like this car. Cool. Man, such a solid lineup. So the next two are ones that have come out before, but I liked them, so I picked them up. The 2010 Ford F-150 Animal Control Truck. So I bought a bunch of these carded because I like having them for like my cityscapes. So this is a cool casting. Oh, look at that. So really nice. And I don't remember, I'll have to look up because now this has a metal chassis. Like, I don't remember if it always had a metal or a plastic body. It may have. I'm kind of forgetting now, but it has really cool tampos on it. Animal Protection Rescue. Cool. It looks very cityish. Like they have that like the city, like the fleet car number going down. There's like the unit right there. Oh, it's going on my finger. There it is. Really cool animal protection graphic on the side. It looks genuine. Like it looks like something you would see in a city that like the local dog catcher, like pound person would be driving around in. Really nice. I'll definitely have to buy a few more of these because this is done pretty well. And you can use them for like this one too. You could take the tampos off the door and it could be a construction truck for sure. You know, you could, these are like multi-use, and I think they've released this as like I want to say it's been some kind of fire vehicle at one point, but I can't remember. I can't recall all of them. But I like this casting, so I try to pick up a few every time it comes out. So the next and last one, the MBX Mini Swisher. This is so cool. I like these. They're like the mini street sweepers. I bought a bunch of the green and white ones for like city dioramas to play with. And this one is white and orange. Oh man, look at those graphics. Very cool. So it says Matchbox Clean City Sidewalks, and then it has a whole bunch of stuff, and it says Sustainable Sweeper on it. So Matchbox, I don't know if you've seen the news, but they're doing like a recycling toy program. It's basically like a a toy swap where if you send in old junk Matchbox cars, they will take that material and then use it in new cars or other toys and recycle them. So it's kind of cool. Like myself, I wouldn't, you know, probably turn old toys in because I collect them in all different shapes and sizes. But for some cars that are really junky, that have no use, that may just get thrown away or chucked in some kind of sidewalk bin, it's a cool way to kind of see old Matchbox cars get a new life. So it's an exciting thing, whether, you know, you'll participate or not. It's cool that they offer it. So that's a little nod to the sustainability overall of Matchbox. So this is a cool little casting. It's got the 2 little scrubbers on the front. I think that's like a vacuum on the back. Really cool. I like these. It's so tiny too. Like, here it is compared to the MR2. Whoop. You can see how tiny it is. Like, it's so small, but I like it. Cool. Awesome. Well, that was 8 new Matchboxes. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, which ones you like, and then your opinion on like Matchbox tampos and just the castings overall. But this was a really solid lineup. I like all of these. I will definitely buy more of several of them. So again, thanks for watching. This is Sam64 Wheels. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at 64 Wheels. Lamley Group contributor and DriveTribe contributor at 64 Wheels. You know, like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.